brown skin, pretty brown eyes, slim waist, but her hips kinda wide, thick thighs. She about 5'5" or about 5'6". Pretty.
What it do, guys? I'm sitting with the girls' board. Girls' board. The girls' board.
What is up, guys? Welcome to our channel, and this is our first video, so
Please don't forget to like,
comment,
subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to follow us on our social media. The links will be down below.
So I'm Lolita.
Sabke, Michali.
Swoosie. Naledi, skr.
Andy.
There's actually some script, like So guys, today's video will be about how to survive boarding school.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, guys. So, one thing you guys don't know about me is that I actually started boarding in grade 5. I was 9 at that time. So,
Primary school.
My mom did not want me at home, so. So, for a 9-year-old to start boarding, it's rough, guys.
Very rough, guys.
They're better because they started in
Grade
eight. So they were like matured enough. And at that time, guys, it's rough.
Even if we were mature, I cried.
Yeah,
So like, guys, boarding school, it's rough, guys. Good hands, good tricky.
Honestly, if you've never been in an environment where there's a lot of people living with you, then you're gonna have a tough time. Like us, we had a tough
Especially girls, we fought a lot.
even small things.
like everything someone else does that's in your space, it just gets you agitated and stuff. Yeah.
And your privacy is limited because
You mentioned privacy. You don't even have.
you live
That goes on different boarding schools.
Yeah.
Because in some boarding schools, you get a room where it's just 2 of you.
Yeah.
Six
of us.
to five.
In one room.
Well, COVID-19. You guys are actually lucky. Back in primary when I was in grade, when I started boarding, there were like 15 of us. Let me explain to you guys. So it was like like a big room, like super big, like, and there was like a divider, and that divider had lockers. So it was like, so half of 15 that side. Is that even half of 15? But
No.
anyway, you get what I'm saying. Half this side, half the other side. In total, we were 15, but there was like a divider, lockers that are divided. Not lockers that you get at school, no, not those. No. But guys, hostel isn't that bad.
It's not.
It's not that bad when like you get to adapt to the environment and.
It's not too bad. But luckily, you have older sisters and younger sisters for those who are older. So
For
how
those
do
of us who
you?
are single children, you know.
Yeah.
Shame.
Wait, why do you say single only children?
But guys, you know, sometimes in hostel can be rough, especially if in primary they were boys. So
We don't have boys.
whoa,
At school we do.
Yeah.
But
at school we do, but in hostel we don't. So it's like a girls' hostel.
Yeah.
So you can imagine it being a young child with these boys, and you know, there were grade 7s that were mature.
Temptation.
So. You know how to do.
Okay, so guys, we wrote some things down on how to survive boarding school, or at least some things that we wish we knew before we came here. So
Firstly, guys, I would like. You should learn to say no, guys. And you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Just say no, because if you say yes, people will keep coming. Because if you say yes, guys, people will keep coming to you and asking for things and like, yo, I'm trying to.
they're gonna take
But guys, I get the feeling of wanting to say no, but like you said yes because you fear about how they will look at you. They'll be like,
When I was in
grade
grade 8, the matrix would come to me a lot because I had like
Everything.
a lot of things, unnecessary things even, and they would borrow something, and because of the fear, you could see these are matrix, you know. You feel like you have to, But you don't. You
Yeah,
honestly don't.
you
Not that I
don't.
say no. Like, remember, it's your property. You don't have to do anything for it. You don't
Exactly.
owe anyone
Yeah.
anything.
They're gonna come to you all the time,
Yeah.
looking for something all the time. Just say no, guys,
Just
because
say
honestly,
Guys,
unless you don't want to eat, you don't want to have no.
And you're hanging pegs. You know those pegs that you. I came here with like 50. I left the year with like 2 chan.
And you're so like.
None.
None. So please.
Then when you get home, you have to explain.
Why they lost?
You still.
guys, I came in grade 8 with shirts enough for a whole week. I left with only 5 shirts.
Well, I have 3 now. I have 5. I have 3 now.
Well,
And one skirt.
that once
2
happened
shirts
to
and
me.
one skirt.
That once happened to me. I lost like 2 of my shirts, and I was like, damn. I even cried, guys. I went to the bathroom and cried. And guys, one thing we didn't write: please don't be careless. When you live in hostel, it's not like at home. If you lose something, you're gonna find it one way.
Yeah,
In
you
hostel,
You never gonna find it.
no,
Never.
forget
Like,
it.
especially socks.
Wow.
Socks, forget about them.
Just
Especially
gone.
school socks.
They're
Forget
gone.
Just at least
about them.
write your name in the socks underneath below.
Yeah,
But
that's the other point.
That's like another point that we have.
Yeah,
Like
like
the
everything, even your phone.
They still steal it, but
Yeah, they
just
steal it off
just to
them,
have
but-
your name,
Yeah.
so that if they do
You
it,
can always
She's gonna be like, hey, I want to see, is that mine? You
In
know?
high school, there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 are the seniors. Please respect them. Respect, guys. Even though they're saying respect is earned, just give them respect. At times, you just have to be like, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe.
And
Yeah.
you know, the thing is, sometimes it's not about respect. It's about they want you to be scared of what they will do.
Yeah.
So it's always like, just respect them enough. Yeah, Womchan.
Yeah.
I know sometimes it'd be like, why though? Like, even with
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
even
When
with
they-
us,
like,
it's like, it doesn't make sense.
When
But,
they rude to you, most of all, you like respect out the door, but
and the matron always takes the senior side.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
guys, just hang on there, guys. Have peace, guys.
Because honestly, if you're being like disrespectful or rude or whatever, they're gonna make your hostel life, your boarding life, a living hell, honestly.
And you don't want that, guys.
You don't want that. You honestly don't want
Nobody
that.
likes that.
And then
Especially if you're far away from home.
Yo, guys,
Yes.
50 kilometers, Chan.
yeah, guys,
That's
another
this
thing.
girl's life. 4 hours away. 54 hours away, Chan.
50?
What's a 50K?
Is it 50K?
50 kilometers.
Gang.
Yeah, I don't know by child, but I don't know the kilometers, but I know it's like 4 hours or 5 hours away. So,
That's not 50 kilometers.
so you guys can do the math.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do the math, my man. Math is showing the skin of this.
Guys, another thing you should know is that you should take other people's advice. Advice.
Just like
not
ours.
anyone though.
Just
Not
like
anyone,
ours,
not
guys.
anyone, not anyone.
Hey,
Trust, obviously, but
just like ours, the feet. Our advice.
Yeah.
We survive the most, guys.
Been through everything.
We've been through this for.
Yeah.
For 3 years, actually, 3 years.
3 years.
So grade 10.
We're in grade 10 right now.
Great.
It's been rough, guys.
Ignorance. Even though.
Corona, yeah.
Yo.
Corona's making things even harder for life.
But guys, back to the topic. Yeah, and guys, one thing is that ignorance is bliss, but at times it's not bliss.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you don't have to be stubborn. Just listen. Even if you're not gonna do that thing, just listen.
And guys, just try to not have bad blood with anyone.
Yo,
Especially in your grade.
guys.
Especially in your
Well,
grade.
yo, can I tell you
Your
something
grade.
that these people that I call my friends did to me?
That's my yesterday.
Guys, I just wanna hear those guys. My yesterday.
She didn't know about it. She didn't know about it. And then
She's the only friend here because these ones I don't trust. Guys, I'm careless. Like in the last week, I lost my folder with everything, physics, maths, everything. So I'm like a careless person, but yeah. So I leave my books in the bookshop. I come back from town. I look for them. They're not there. I'm like, wow, guys, I lost them. Where are they? They are looking at me.
she was so chilled about it. She was so chilled.
And I was like, oh, your books are inside, bro. Probably you took them. They sympathize with me. Yo, these people, they like, I want to safari that I'm looking for my books. Only to find out that one, 2, 3, and 4 hit my books. They saw me cry. They saw me look for them everywhere, and they just keep quiet and smothering.
You're gonna get homesick.
You're going to.
And it's so sad because like your parents, in most people in boarding school, their parents are far away. Yeah, the homesickness will eat you from inside.
Yeah,
You're gonna cry. And you're gonna call your parents, but there's nothing they can do because they're working and you have school. And
That was what happened with me at hostel in like when I started hostel back in 2015. I got homesick like the whole week. And the worst thing was that back then you couldn't have your phone because it's primary, so you can't have your phone with you.
God.
There was like a telephone, the one that you put coins.
The one with the wire.
Yeah. So every time. The wire. The telecom one, to be specific. So every time your mom called, Megan, then I shout because your mom's there. And
I could have never done that.
like we never had phones.
Yeah, guys, when I came here in grade 8, I used to go home like every weekend.
All the time.
She still does. She still does.
After 2 exams.
In grade 8, I went nowhere for the whole year. The whole year I was in hostel. The only time I went home was on holidays.
Yeah.
And on my birthday.
True.
True.
Or when there's like a ceremony or a funeral or a wedding, that's one time.
Otherwise, hostel.
Otherwise, we're not like these two Lily times supposed to,
I don't do it anymore.
I do go home alone. I do go home alone.
Ever since my sister went out of the hostel, you could do in Chan.
The only thing I'm running away from doing at home is washing dishes and chores.
You're not doing anything, so cool.
Yeah. Like, hostel's nice about that. You don't wash dishes, you don't cook. You just leave that.
Well, let's say this hostel.
We don't know about other hostels.
You only gotta what about it.
And respect the staff. Even if they clean for you, they cook for you. Respect them.
Because especially the kitchen staff, I'm so sorry. Especially the kitchen staff. If you respect them and you greet them, whatever, they're gonna give you bigger portions.
Yes.
So that is me right now and then.
It's like you're bribing them with words.
That's why they don't like her. They don't like her. That's why they don't give you so much.
When you're asking for more, they just add one.
Yes.
Especially when it's fried, they just add one. Right.
Hey, if you want food, don't complain.
Don't treat them like trash or anything. They are humans too.
You don't necessarily need to have a conversation with them. Just
like
you guys.
And help them out if they need help or whatever. Just be a good child.
A human.
A human, honestly.
And another thing, guys, you need to know if you want to survive boarding school, you need to stop judging people.
Exactly.
Because don't do it. Because you're gonna find people who believe in God and people who believe in traditional stuff and things like that. Just go with it. Because they're
Even
not
if you don't
different from
believe
you.
in it, just let them believe.
Exactly.
And don't be prejudiced about other people. You know, lockdown. Slow was not on the point, but don't look at a person and be like, make assumptions about them somewhat. Get to know that person. Just because some kid doesn't like this person doesn't mean that I shouldn't like them too. What if that person doesn't like them?
In grade 8, we were so divided. We used to judge them.
We
like them just because of
We were in two separate hostels. So now they put us together. Like in grade 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 were in the same hostel. These two were in this one. We didn't even want to talk to them because
we passed each other like this.
You know,
we didn't even say hi.
Well, she took I was friends with them.
I had a mutual friend with her. So that way we were able, but for the rest we didn't know each other. So we made these assumptions of
because we thought they were better than us. They had
we also thought
we thought they were better than us, and then we got to know each other, and wow.
Honestly, guys, I just feel like you should just have fun, you know.
It's
try to get along with everyone.
As much as in hostel you're enclosed and just don't see the world. It's sometimes nice, you know, guys. Just make the best of it.
And make friends and make sure that you make friends with the right people.
And
because not everyone has good intentions, guys.
Have friends that are gonna lead you in the right path. It says, show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Yeah, boo.
Hey.
I'm gonna make a song, guys, about so yeah, you get it.
Okay.
And
Are you gonna sing it now or when you...
no,
Okay.
I don't wanna break your ears, guys.
This gives you another reason to come back to hear her song. Come back.
Come back
You'll
to
make
hear
Come back, guys.
Come back to hear her song.
She's
guys.
probably gonna
Subscribe to hear her song.
When you go to like a boarding house, you'll meet some people who like brands. And if your parents can't afford that,
Hi, Bo. How are you?
It's fine, my love. It's
Guys,
okay.
there are people who wear brands every day.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God, darling, what's going on? Let's now. Your plan, the price
Jet.
No,
We don't all come from the same backgrounds, guys.
Yeah.
So I might not wear a brand. She might
And
wear
you
a
know,
brand.
some people think that, well, I used to think that when you go to boarding school, your parents throw you away.
Yeah,
And
that's
then you go to boarding school because you're poor. So when my mom was like, you're going to boarding school, I was like, oh my gosh, we're bankrupt. And my mom doesn't love me. But you're expensive, my God.
Yeah, that's very
This place is expensive. And this one, actually, compared to the other schools in KZN, boarding schools, this is not that expensive.
Yeah.
And just so you know, the school hates you. Thank you.
They will hate you.
Oh, maybe it's not all schools,
Yeah,
but they group all the hostel girls together. If one hostel girl does something wrong, hostel girls.
All of them.
If you don't do your homework,
Hostel girls. If you don't iron your shirts.
all
girls.
I remember the time, guys, when there was no electricity.
Everyone is very excited.
Oh, guys, what about there's no water? Oh my goodness, guys, let's go home.
Bro, we had to do story times about these.
One last thing.
It's rough, guys.
Don't steal any girls, man. Don't. Your drama, plan. Please don't steal any girls.
Especially if you live with them.
Yeah. Don't steal any girls, man.
My parents.
But guys, you're not here. You're not here to date, guys. No.
Yeah.
You're here to fund that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The amount we pay here is what motivates me to actually study.
Exactly.
And also that, guys, you want to we want like when we have a reunion, we want to come in our Porsches.
That's it.
Do your best.
And if you plan on going to boarding school, good luck.
Good luck.
You can do this.
You can do this. We are still here. We're still here. We're still here. And if you need more tips, and advice, guys, you can ask us any questions in the comment section down below. Or you can DM us on Instagram or whatever, guys. We're honestly open to talking to you guys, and
answering any of your questions, even the cringe ones.
It's fun.
You guys can also like make suggestions of what you want.
What content you want.
I need some bacon. Yeah, I'm a little man.
What?